So today we're holding VetFest. It's our first, hopefully, annual event where we're going to bring together all the resources that the VA administration has to offer our veterans, along with veteran services organizations, so that our veterans in our district can come out to one place and get all the services that they need, get connected to them, and hopefully help navigate the system a little better. Well, I have a little bit of bias in that one because I'm a veteran myself. I'm a retired Navy commander, served 26 years. Every generation of my family going back to before the country was even founded has served, so it's important to me. And we have a tremendous amount of veterans in our district. I have the privilege of serving on the Veterans Affairs Committee in Congress, and it's a very difficult system to navigate. We have a tremendous amount of resources that are allocated to the VA program, and a lot of hardworking, dedicated people that want to do the right thing for our veterans. It's just like any bureaucracy, though. It's difficult a lot of times to get the services to the actual point where they need to be used by the veterans.
In the state of Florida, we have the soon-to-be second largest veteran population in the nation. And the reason that we're growing is because people move here with their veterans and their families. They want to live in our great state if they're a veteran and their family, because they look at what we've done in the past years. They look at where our leadership has been through our governor, who is a Navy combat deployed veteran. And veterans care about that, combat deployments, and they understanding. So they know our governor and the First Lady, Casey DeSantis, understand veterans and their families' needs, and so they connect to that. So we're a great state because veterans love coming here because of our education opportunities, our economic opportunities, and the fact that our state cares about our veterans. All of our representatives and all of our state senators, about state level in Tallahassee, care about our veterans. They contact me all the time about what can we do to help our veterans, our constituents, and we love doing it, connecting them to their benefits. So that's why we're here. It's part of this Veterans Festival to help veterans understand what they earned, what they deserve, and just give them information. And that's what Florida Department of Veterans Affairs does. We connect our state's 1.5 million veterans with information about their benefits, educational benefits, healthcare benefits, housing benefits, tax relief benefits, any benefits they earn as being a veteran. We've helped connect them in Florida Department of Veterans Affairs.
And one of the things we wanted to do is we wanted to make sure that we reached out to the population here in Polk County to make sure they not only knew the services available at the James A. Haley, but also there's a whole bunch of other people here. And then up here we have the eligibility enrollment, we have the toxic screening for PACT Act, and also VBA here. So this is part of our outreach to our veterans to make sure they know the things that they're eligible for because of the PACT Act. That's what this is all about, because most of the veterans that are in our system, they will get a screening for the PACT Act through their primary care provider when they go to their clinic or when they come to the hospital. And this is for those veterans who aren't using our services or think they can't use our service, but the PACT Act and the toxic exposure screening change the rules of eligibility. And so we're trying to get out and tell people, hey, if you have these conditions, if you these certain cancers, then you're eligible for care. So we're trying to get the word out so we can grab those veterans who aren't part of our system and bring them in.
Polk County is a tremendous supporter of veterans, and I'd have to start really with my team. Our congressional staff has a number of veterans. Besides myself, we have Army veterans, Navy, Air Force, and so it's near and dear to us because a lot of us use the VA system ourselves. But within our Lakeland and greater Polk County community, we have a lot of organizations that are dedicated to helping the veterans. We've got folks here today from the James A. Haley Veterans Center in Tampa. We have the Florida Department of Veterans Affairs, a number of different veteran services organizations, and the Polk County Veterans Council meets once a month. That's a very dedicated group of people that get together each month to talk about all the needs for veterans in the community.
We're already partnering pretty heavily with the Polk County veterans folks out here. You know, they fall under the Florida Department of Veterans Affairs. They don't fall directly with me, but we started that partnership with the Florida Department of Veterans Affairs and then flow on down. And we talk almost weekly with these service officers that are out here to make sure that we help meet those needs, because they're the front line. They're the ones who live in this community. They're the ones who know the veterans. And so it allows us to further reach out and get to those veterans. Yeah, I would very much encourage our veterans, if you're not being seen by us, if you're not in the VA system, I'd very much encourage you to get into this system. And the best way to do that is see your veteran service officer in the county or see your veteran service officers for, quite frankly, VFW, DAV, American Legion, Vietnam vets. There's all kinds of them, and they can help you navigate that system, especially if you've never been in the system and you've never been through the disability system of trying to get a rating or something. Those veteran service organizations, they're experts at it. And so I encourage you to engage with them so that they engage with us, and we take out some of the bureaucratic red tape, because they have the end to get you in to see us. I'm a veteran myself. I spent 30 years and 16 days in the United States Army, 2 combat tours. And so I would encourage you to get in this system. There's nobody better than us. There's so many studies out there say the VA is the best at this and this, and we really are here in Florida. You've got a complete system that will help guide you through and get you the care that you need.